Welcome, Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your end of the month reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, overall card you have sitting out here using the Akashic deck is the Queen of Scrolls, which I love that because this is going to set the tone for this sharp intellect, using that strategy that you have, mental clarity. So really getting strategic over here. So let's see what we have. You could even have this person in your life who's helping you out in this situation. You could feel like they're very strategical. I do feel it's you, though, for the majority of you. Sands of Time. And winged messages coming out. These two paired together really is great, though, because it says it's been a long-awaited news. It feels like it's news, because the winged messages is news. Some kind of divine insight, but it's writing on schedule. Through the sands of time, it's right now. So whatever message you're getting over here, it's going to help you become... it's strategic. It's going to open up that mental clarity. It's going to make you want to jump. This is what you've been waiting for, but Spirit says it's time now. So you guys may have been like, where has it been? It's been so long. Well, it was all in divine timing. So what's next? The Ark of the Covenant. Oh, geez, yeah. This card's awesome, though, because it suggests that you're carrying some kind of sacred knowledge or some kind of major insight to this situation. Like maybe you've had this strategy for a long time. You're waiting for news to put this business together. You've been waiting for the money to come in. You've been waiting for this news to arrive because you already have what it needs. You've already made all the scrolls, right? You've already got them all. I mean, look, he's got all the scrolls here. You've already had the plans. You've had this all in your head. You're just waiting for this news to come in. But you're divinely protected in this situation. That's why you had to wait. It's almost like the universe was weaving it all together for you to get to this perfect moment in time. Okay? So let's clarify on this situation. Sends a time when messages is Knight of Pentacles. Okay, there's the person coming in with the message. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus. That's a Taurian card. Could be a Virgo. Could be anybody in the world. But they're the ones that are holding the news. They're the ones that's holding what it is you're looking for. What are they looking for? Clarify. Transition. Okay. This is a deliberate transition. This is the ending of an old phase, an old cycle, so that you can build something permanent, right? He's holding that ace. The ace is something permanent. This is where you're saying, this is where I need to be. Ace of Cups in reverse. Emotional burnout. Could have had some blocked feelings to this situation. You may have, this was never going to happen, so I let it go. And now it's finally arriving at the perfect timing. So you may have even had some blocked feelings towards that situation, and then you have the Fool. There it is. That leap of faith. Feeling like you can finally catch up to the chapter that you've been working so hard on. Something that you may have put back into the background that now you can focus on again. Getting those work goals going. Having that financial security. It feels like the financial security is like heavily impacted on your relationship dynamics right now. The relationship towards other people could be in the, the work setting. Could be your relationship, if you're towards your wife and stuff, your husband, your loved ones. Could have taken an impact because you're trying to get this, out the door, get this going. making this work. So let's get a love card. This could also, if you are married and you find that you're making more money, doing things like that, you've been having, you know, those relationship arguments, we don't have enough money, things like that, taking a toll. This could actually turn that around as well, helping your relationship. Take it a step forward instead of a step back. Career and finances, financial issues are a factor in your love. For some of you, it's actually that, you know, when you're married and you lose your job or you're trying to do things get stressful, can cause arguments over money, over bills, over how much we're spending. But it just feels like where you've taken it maybe even a step back from even talking about these things, now you feel like you can come back together, right? You can come back together and work things out. A partner and a job, you guys could be fighting, arguing, right, however it is, but it does feel like everything is coming back together for you. Yeah, where things felt like they were up in the air at the bottom of the deck, right? It's saying everything's going to be fine, everything's coming back to being relaxing. You're going to feel like you're at peace now with the Willow. Okay, so there's going to be major opportunities coming through this situation, finally getting, you know, those scrolls open that you've been working so hard for, right? Look, you have a whole akashic library over here. It's turning, this is going to be the turning point within your life, stepping into the new you, your second phase of your life. Just watch the details, right? You might even want to fix some details when it comes to the situation. Maybe the person coming in says, I've got this for you, but we need to look at, you know, certain little things to make sure that things are working the way they should be working. So you might want to go over those scrolls, see if they, you know, if they're actually going to meet up with what you had planned, right? Because even though things are transitioning, we make things and then sometimes things need to be reworked. It's not going to work exactly like that, but the Knight of Pentacles says we can do this. Okay, and it's going to, for those of you who are having family issues because of this situation, it's going to bring your nest back into where it needs to be. It's going to be the happy home, happy life, happy wife, right? Scenario. And I do love that because everything's becoming more healthy. Everything's returning back, but it's not really returning back though. I want you guys to understand it's not 100% returning back to where it 100% was, because you're having a whole new opportunity coming through, like a quantum leap type of scenario, where it's like, yes, your love life will return back to the happy wife, happy home, and doing the things. But I have to tell you, anytime we go into the future, things are not 100% always the same, right, as they started. It could either deepen the love, it could, you know, make it not as deep as it was before, but returning it to where it needs to be. But however it is, you're going on the fool's journey over here. And I do feel, yes, you're getting yourself back on track, and this transition is going to allow you to move in a different kind of way than you've moved before. Okay, so I really do like this. What do we have over here? King of Cups, keeping everybody's emotions on edge, right at bay, keeping them where they're supposed to be, having those apologies, having those new opportunities coming through. Wow. So it won't be 100% the same as, you know, maybe before, but like I said, it could renew the love deeper, or it could be better, but not as good as, you know, it could take a little bit of time. Everybody's a little bit different. Take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought, doing your best to block out all other distractions. Do not let anyone distract you at this time, because you are going through this process. You are going through this transition. It's you and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so master every step that you're on, because it's going to bring you right into where it is you need to be. Wow. Okay, beautiful reading, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.